Wow, fifth grade. What an amazing story of this young boy who's battling leukemia. And I love how it just hasn't even slowed him down. And he is still skateboarding. In fact, he's sponsored by a lot of companies. And, he goes in for treatment and then he's just getting on with it, like being a kid, just like you. And so I love that story. I thought it was so inspiring of how, he is afraid, but he's conquering fear with courage. And so what happened to our story with David? Like, he goes out, they try to suit him up for armor, and the armor's, clanking on him. It doesn't even fit. But David goes out, gathers up 5 smooth stones, friends, 5 smooth stones, puts them in a sack with a slingshot, and he goes out and confronts Goliath. Now, you can imagine, I'm sure both armies were like, is this really happening? Like, is this young boy going to come out and fight against this giant Goliath? But he did. And he walks out. He takes out 1 stone, puts it in his slingshot. 1 stone. Fires 1 stone. Slung 1 stone, Scripture tells us. Hits Goliath right in the forehead and kills him. Wow. That is amazing. That is a story of courage, of a young boy going out to battle this 8 to 10 foot giant that's teasing and taunting. In fact, he was so intimidating that he had the Israelite army greatly afraid and dreadfully afraid. That's what we read in Scripture. And David goes out and kills this giant. So great story of courage. I can't even imagine how that looked in those times. But, all of us are courageous today. We all have fears, worries, anxieties, troubles, things that bother us, things that we need to be encouraged in. And so this year, my challenge is to you, 5th grade friends, to write down, take your prayer journal right now, and I want you to write down 3 things that you would like to conquer this year, whether it's fear, anxiety, worry, wondering. I want you to write them down. Write them down. The things that you need to be encouraged in this year. What are they? Test taking, friends for the year, homework for the year. Who am I going to sit by at lunch? Any and all of those things. Being new at the school this year, are you going to be the 5th grader who welcomes any new student this year over to the lunch table to sit with you this year? Any fear, worry, anxiety, anything that you need to be encouraged in, I want you to write it down in your prayer journal. In fact, even if you have I even thought of this for myself. I'm going to take a smooth stone and I'm going to write down, what are my fears, worries, anxieties for this upcoming school year? And literally, I'm going to throw my stone and throw them away, put them down. And I want you to do the same. Write them down in your prayer journal, and we're going to work on them throughout the year. We're going to pray about them, and we're going to work through. We're going to encourage each other. And anyway, I wanted to encourage you with one more video clip. I want you to remember something too, 5th grade. That remember 1 John 4, verse 4. He who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. I want you to be of good courage this year. I want you to pray over any worries, pray over any fears, and I want to encourage you. So I have one more video clip. Super, super cool, super encouraging. Thanks, 5th grade. Let's have a great year.